him up to the show to all right, let's air it out. If it ain't true, let's talk about it. And he did, and it shocked the shit out of all of us because he's the big dog. He's the programming director for the station, the biggest station in Tampa.
Exactly.
So I actually had a chance to tell him face to face, thank you for inspiring me with those positive words. And I tell you that part of the story just to say, remember that no matter who you meet in the streets or in your comings and goings, kindness pays off, man.
Yeah. Right.
Be kind, be uplifting, be positive to people. Positive words matter. If you say something righteous to a person, I'm telling you, like, he didn't know that he had inspired me to say, yo, he thinks I can do it. I could really do this. Here we are. That's 10 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years have passed since that, and I've been DJing ever since, and I've done some of the most amazing things that, like, how they say write it down and it'll become true? No, I believe that, right? Like, and I still believe some of it is coming true, but here's the bug out part. I had the opportunity to be with you gentlemen, Flowhio Records, Gino Lexus performing at Janice Landing just at the beginning of this year. Opened up for Bone Thugs and Harmony. That was a dope opportunity.
Yeah, it was.
Major people, so many people out there. I still got the picture. That looks so crazy. In addition to that, I performed at the Ringling Brothers Mansion. I performed up and down the state of Florida, traveled around the United States. I've had the opportunity to perform for as many as, so this is a kind of at a normal party setting, at a normal club, big party, the most that I've done for is probably like 7,000, right? In one party room, right? But I've done Gasparilla like 5 times. And Gasparilla is 250,000 people. You on the float, you rocking for everybody. And I still got video on YouTube with me turning them up at the night and day parade.
Nice.
So, I've had a lot of beautiful opportunities here in Tampa, and I'm still excited about the opportunities that are coming. I just had a chance to do salute DJ Reality, El Presidente, for putting me on with the Park Jams. I had a chance to DJ alongside some of the legends in the hip-hop game, people that I grew up idolizing. DJ Charlie Chase.
I was just about to say, Chase is always
I've done several shows with Charlie Chase. I had the opportunity to mix alongside Grand Wizard Theodore, DJ Scratch, DJ Sandman. I'm talking about legends, B. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And so, forgive me if I say that I truly believe that at some point I'm going to be at the top of the game.
Oh yeah,
right. Like I'm making moves, and I didn't even mention things like I was the original resident DJ at Top Golf in Tampa.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So we had a good time over there.
I remember I went out there.
I remember that too. That was a good look. And what was funny? There were nights there. That's a big facility, and that was the first summer that it was really big. Yeah. No lie, I would walk in on some Saturday nights, and there were already 1,000 people on the floor that I was DJing on. 1,000 off the rip, right before you play note 1. And so, it was definitely a beautiful experience getting it off over there. And I'm still doing radio. I still do K100 Radio out of Atlanta, Georgia, each and every Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. I'm on the air there. Every Monday from 3 to 4 p.m. I'm on the air.
Nice.
And it's a dope opportunity. One, because I'm in Atlanta, so Atlanta is like a major music market.
For real. It's like the music market right now.
Yeah. And so whether it be being heard at A3C because I'm on air, like they're regularly, a vendor or like one of the, what do you call that, radio outlets that are there for A3, so Radio Row, right, exactly. And so I've been heard throughout that whole event. Lots of just dope opportunities, man. And so I love DJing, and I'm glad to say that I'm doing what I love. I love what I do, and I can now check off on the resume that I've done blunt sessions too, and the first DJ, the first guest DJ. Let's be clear, guest DJ to be in the building, and so the fact that y'all giving me an opportunity to be here to rock with y'all means everything.
We love having you. It was given at some point.
Dope. Thank y'all.
For
Thank
real.
you though, like it was pretty dope.
Yeah, because we're pretty used to like just.
Search.
We don't have decent.
They
we're all right
They
around
good.
here, but it's a night and day difference. And I'm listening, I'm just like, wow, I'm terrible. Because my mixes, I'll mess up. It'll be dead air. It'll just be but when you have somebody come in and just nailing it, song after song.
But here's the thing that he said that people should take away. He said he's touched them in '89, which means it don't come overnight.
No, it don't.
If it's something that you want to do, you have to stick with it
and constantly do. I practice every single day. I'm not lying. Like every day, I touch turntables because you never know. Sometimes it's 5 of us chilling, we performing, and sometimes it's 500, 5,000, right? Like you don't know when the opportunity to level up is coming. So you ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. Exactly. I stay on ready.
Boom, right there.
You know.
There you go.
That was one of those gyms to take that. That's just be a drop right there. You ain't got to get ready. You stay ready.
Stay ready. You up and coming DJs out there, take notes.
Yeah, well, if there's a drop that I can give y'all, because I didn't get a chance to say it before I start, so I feel terrible about it. So I start every show by first giving thanks and honor to Almighty God, because without God, I believe we would have nothing. So I'm grateful He's given me the opportunity to be here with you. And I always say, love God, love yourself, and love each other, because real talk, I'm a difference maker in hip hop. I'm really about bridging the gap. Like I'm on
my man.
On air when I do my radio show. I'm really playing a lot of new hip hop. Like I ain't even really touch. I brought 50 brand new songs that nobody even heard yet. Nice. Right? That I was thinking of like exclusives. Let me go ahead and throw those on. And then I said, well, let me touch a little bit of everything first. Right? But the interesting thing is that hip hop has gotten out of hand. We way over on the dark side. We are encouraging kids. If you ever go to parties, you think that it's adult music, but it's not. I'm telling you, a kid 10 years old knows your lyrics better than your homeboys do.
Yeah.
Right? They listening.
Because they're the ones who are listening.
They listening and singing along. And when you hear a 10, 11, 12-year-old kid talking about Molly Percocet.
I was just thinking that same thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's insanity, really. And so for me, I'm about like, I'm going to try to present as much positivity in our culture as possible, because yes, there is negativity, but there's a lot of positivity in the culture too. You understand? And so I just want to uplift the culture. And you can't tell me you about uplifting the culture if everything you putting out is tearing us down, calling us by a disrespectful name, disrespecting women. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like at some point you gotta level up. You gotta man up. You gotta do what's better.
Yeah.
He's one of the good guys, people. He's a good guy.
You gotta grow. Yeah, hip hop's gotta grow, man. Yeah, it's been kind of stagnant for like I would say probably about the last, I would almost say 8 to 10 years.
I'm gonna tell you so much so.
Yeah.
Have you looked at the Billboard charts recently?
I can't tell you 8 of maybe, like I can tell you maybe 2 out of 10.
It'll break your heart. It'll break your heart.
Man,
really, man.
It's sad.
Like, and we were talking earlier about the 90s, right?
Yeah.
I know y'all got a segment we're gonna do about the 90s.
Yep.
Look, I lived it. I really was there when Funkmaster Flex was doing the tunnel. I really was there when Red Alert was doing, Latin quarters. I was really on the scene like throughout hip hop. And what's bugged out, man, is they call it the golden era.
Yeah.
But it really was the golden era.
Yeah,
like the
ever
90s
since then,
was
it's been just fell off.
Well, yes.
And
I think in some ways by our own doing, because you got to remember, this is yours. Yeah. It's your independent thing. You can do what you want to.
Exactly.
Lots of artists are indie right now. So if you still talking the same insanity,
then you can't blame the label.
Who you blaming?
Yeah, you can't blame the label. This is all you.
That's you.
Yeah.
You understand? And so, like, you gotta, at some point, I tell people, when you pointing your finger, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. Take heed to the 3 at you. Pay attention to you. Fix you. And then everything else works itself out.
Yep.
You
That's
feel
true.
me?
That's true. Powerful, man. That's powerful right there.
Well, it's true, man. It's just a lot. There's a lot of. I guess there's backwardsness. I don't even know if it's a word, but it's backwardsness in hip hop. Because the thing is, bro, because before, let's say you take the 80s into the 90s, a lot of hip hop was talking about social issues and it was talking about what was going on, and they were pushing it, and then money got involved. Money got involved in like the mid 90s. And I mean, tons of money got involved. You're talking about money, and all of a sudden now, drug dealers are looking at rappers going, well, why are they millionaires and we're not? Because it used to be reversed.
Right.
Drug dealers were the ones who were getting all the money in these neighborhoods.
Early on, it was rappers trying to emulate the drug dealers. Real talk. We wanted the chains, we wanted the fly clothes, all of that.
All the nice cars, all the women, all that stuff. But drug dealers had that. So it switches around now. All of a sudden, rappers got it. So now drug dealers, like real drug dealers, are coming in. They can't rap. They don't really have an understanding of anything else outside of that little bubble.
Right.
And then boom, that's when all of it hits. And now all those socially conscious guys.
Well, and let me throw this out too, because I don't want to come off as though like I'm super social conscious, man.
Yeah.
Like I listen to trap music. I'm on the Yo Gotti. I'm on Jeezy. I'm on everything. I like all lanes of hip hop, right? But my issue is that we only focusing on one lane.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You understand? There's lots of lanes in this thing. We can all eat. Everybody should get some shot. Sometimes I want to hear the conscious. Sometimes I want to hear Lecrae. Sometimes I want to hear Talib. Sometimes I want to hear Mos Def, right? Other times, like I said, I want to hear Jeezy. I want to hear
some. You want to hear some of that dirty, dirty hip hop. Yeah,
now,
I got you.
But there's never a time that I want to hear it with my children. When you got little kids, right, and they twerking. I don't want to see a 10-year-old twerking.
Exactly.
You understand?
For real.
So I just need there should be all of it. All of it is dope.
Yeah.
But there's an appropriate time and place for everything.
Exactly.
When I was a kid coming up, it got dark. It's grown folks' time.
Yep.
I knew they were smoking smoking some weed, right?
We
They was
all
out
do.
there getting their drink on. It's not kids' time. Kids' time is now bedtime. Get your ass in the room.
Go to sleep.
You understand? Even in the movies, we used to have that. Y'all seen the movie Menace to Society, right? Menace. Remember when they was having the house party and the little dude tried to come sneak out. He was like, "Get your ass in the house, get in the bed. It's grown folks' time." That's it. You just got to know what's up.
Nice. So,
Captain, where are we going from here? Let's see. Any questions? You guys got any questions for me? Don't you got your industry questions?
Your standard
Inspirations.
required.
My inspirations in terms of music,
Yeah.
there's a lot of them. I mean, I love music, man. But let's start with, I'm first inspired by like 70s classics, 60s classics, right? Like that's what I grew up listening to. Soul Train was a staple every Saturday morning in my house growing up.
Real.
My mom's threw parties at the crib, and so certainly my family doing music, definitely a primary,
Nice.
inspiration. And then I would say, in terms of my, like, if you mean inspiration, like my top 5. Well, my top 5 in hip hop my top 2 have always been KRS-One and Chuck D.
Nice.
But that speaks to like how I think consciously.
Exactly.
So, and then the remaining 3 are like a rotating, ever-changing 3.
Yeah, that's
Depending on the time of day.
Depending on when it is, right?
exactly
Like
how you feeling that
how I'm
particular
feeling
moment,
that day,
what I'm saying?
But Nas is probably going to be in there. Black Thought's going to be in there. Rakim is going to be in there. Jay-Z's going to be in there.
I like when people give love to Black Thought. You know what I'm saying? Because
The
the
Roots
thing,
all day.
the thing to me is like Black Thought's one of those guys who like he doesn't I don't think he has a solo album.
Nope.
He's always been with the
Always
Roots. So if you're in hip hop, you go, damn, that dude could rap. But then
Right.
you listen to what he says and the way he's putting it together, and you're like, yo, he could really, really rap, but he doesn't get his shine.
He don't get the credit he deserves.
Because he's with the Roots. And the thing is, when people see the Roots, they're like, yo, the Roots are dope. But it's like, yo, Black Thought is killing it.
I'm telling you.
And anytime that he's featured on anything,
kills it.
he
every
waxes,
single time.
Even at his like soft, not I won't say softest, but like his normal pace. Like he's not even trying. He's still slaughtering whoever's on him with a track.
Bruh.
Yeah.
The
You know,
man
like-
lyrically is a genius.
Oh, yeah.
Hands down.
Oh, yeah.
And, I know people like to give a lot of credit to Eminem. If I had a battle between any two, I don't think Eminem, although he is dope, he is one of the greats. He cannot take Black Thought. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't even
He's
think-
not going to do it.
I don't even think M will want to take Black Thought.
It's like, now I'm cool.
They're like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because it's funny because when you think of that was one of BET. When BET did that classic cipher with those 3, it was
Yes.
Black Thought, Eminem, and Mos
And
Def.
Mos Def, one of the
And
greatest.
that's one of the
ever.
greatest ciphers. Like, I mean, just thinking about that, and bruh, like Black Thought killed it, and he like M killed it too. But bruh, you still thought about like, damn, that dude just murdered it.
Yeah. And so, thank you for that question, though, brother. What else you got?
All right, so favorite place that you have DJ perform, place that just sticks out in your mind, like I don't know whether it's a city, state.